Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be going over the ultimate guide to crushing a sales job interview. In this video we'll be discussing the strategies and techniques you need to know to ace your sales job interview and land the sales job you deserve. I'm going to break this video down into 3 different phases. These phases are phase 1, the pre-interview phase, phase 2, the interview phase, phase 3, the post-interview phase. Let's start off with the pre-interview phase. First of all, you want to be in the mind of the interviewer. Ask yourself, what would you like to see from a candidate who's applying for a sales job if you were the one conducting the interview? Some of the key elements would probably be confidence, knowledge, a can-do attitude, and good social/good communication skills. These would be things they would probably look for. So try to convey these traits within your interview. Before the interview even begins, you need to act as if you're already a salesperson. What this means is that once you have found you have an interview, begin to practice both your preparation skills and confidence, since these are common traits a salesperson has. The principles of preparation and confidence are key to success in sales, and the same is true for a sales interview, and the interviewer will like if you can demonstrate these traits within the interview. For preparation, before you walk into the interview, you should have a clear understanding of the company, its products or services, and its target market. Research the company's website, social media accounts, and any other news or press releases, and make sure you're familiar with the company's vision and history and values. Then actively demonstrate your knowledge at every given opportunity within that interview. Also, you should probably review the job description and identify the skills and qualifications the company is looking for. Then make a list of your relevant experience and accomplishments and be prepared to discuss them in detail during the interview, linking it back to the job description. You should finally do some further research to sales job interview questions that come up frequently and prepare some answers. Questions that do tend to come up frequently could be something like this: how would you approach this scenario? Then they would explain a sales scenario in which you would give a sales focused answer. Or also they could ask, tell me of a time when you, and then you would give a sales focused answer. Remember, the interviewer is looking for you to perform well to the questions, but they will also be looking for you to deliver well on your answers. This is why tonality is important. You should check out my other video on how to improve your tonality by clicking this video here. Now that you've done this, you're prepared, which in turn will help to build confidence within you. Now let's get on to phase 2, the interview phase. This phase has 2 phases within it. Let's begin by talking about appearance. The interviewer will be judging everything about you, from your physique to your hygiene and your overall energy. Your appearance and demeanour can make a big impression during a sales interview, so dress professionally. Even if the company has a more casual dress code, make sure your clothes are clean and fit you well. In addition to your clothing, pay attention to your grooming and hygiene. Make sure your hair is neat and tidy and your nails are trimmed. Wear lightly scented perfume or cologne, and just make sure your breath is fresh as well. Nobody likes bad breath. Finally, practice good posture and body language. Sit up straight, make good eye contact, and avoid fidgeting or slouching. These small details, although they may seem insignificant, can make a big impression on your interviewer. Come across as presentable and as if you're someone who this interviewer wants to have working at the company. Now, let's talk about the actual interview. First of all, begin by building rapport, asking questions like, how are you? Aim to make some common ground, then build up from there. During the interview, your goal is to showcase your sales skills and demonstrate your ability to generate revenue for the company. So make sure you're comfortable discussing your sales experience and accomplishments so the interviewer has confidence in your abilities as well. Be prepared to discuss specific examples on how you've met or exceeded sales targets, closed deals, or built relationships with clients. And if you don't have these particular skills, demonstrate your ability to be able to do so. Come across as confident and dedicated to achieving good results for the company. The interviewer may also ask you to do a pitch based on your past sales experience. This will show your potential employer that you have the skills and confidence to sell effectively. Then finally, don't be afraid to ask questions. This is your opportunity to learn more about the company, the role, and the sales process. Show your interest and engagement by asking thoughtful, relevant questions. Let's finish up by talking about the post-interview phase. Okay, so now you've completed the interview, thought it went well, what do you do now? Follow up. A few hours after the interview, make sure to follow up with a thank you email or just a simple note. This will show your potential employer that you're interested in the role and appreciate the opportunity to interview with them. In your follow-up message, reiterate your interest in the role and highlight any skills or experience that makes you a good fit. Then use this as an opportunity as well to stand out from other candidates and demonstrate your overall professionalism and your eagerness for the role. Let's say you don't hear back from the employer. Don't be afraid to go back in to see them again or call them up asking if they would like to speak again about the position. Don't come across as being pushy. This will come across as desperate, and you are not desperate. Remember, they would be lucky to have you as much as you're lucky to have them. But please, if you remember anything from this video, let it be this. Sometimes we can be unfortunate and not get the job we want, but by following the process strictly that you see in this video, you are increasing your chances of getting the job you want in the near distant future. Don't be disheartened and act like a salesperson by being persistent.